Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys my full Nerf gun collection. So obviously, as I've noticed, Nerf has slowed down on the releases recently. So I thought this would be a good point to document some of my Nerf guns I have in my collection. So I'll go around and I will give you a talking to each gun and if they've been on the channel or not. Most of these haven't been on the channel, so you probably don't know I have them, so that's why I'm going to do it. So, starting out with the back, we have the Nerf Fortnite BASR. Got it for Christmas a couple years ago. Planned on modifying it, but it was crap and I realized it had slam fire, so I can't actually deprime the blaster, making it really bad to remove the air restrictor. Whatever, it's kind of just sat and I haven't really touched it in a couple years, but that is there. It has the box as well with it. This one you hopefully you should recognize. This is my Nerf modified Storm Charge. Beast powerhouse it is. Again, I have the box for it. No particular reason except it's good to store in the box. Like, you can store it in the box and then place it flat and then just stack a bunch like this. So that's my Nerf modified Storm Charge. I also have my Elite 2.0 Double Punch, my most previous video. I've had this for about 2 months or so. I do shoot it for a while before publishing the review and make sure I have adequate testing of the gun. This one here you should recognize as well. This is my Elite 2.0 Moto Blitz. This is quite a popular video on my channel. Nothing special about it. It's a good gun. I like it. Moving down again, we have the Warden. Sorry, the Optimus Transformers gun. It is just a Warden. Again, I chucked that in the end of the review, but that's all it is a Warden, so I'm going to call it the Warden. Don't have the box for that one because the box is really annoying. This one here, not being on the channel, this is a Nerf Tri-Strike. It doesn't have the bolt handle in there, but I take it out to store it, so I don't know where the bolt handle is. I'll find it if I ever need to shoot the gun. I have a Elite Hyperfire. It does actually have the batteries in, but it's gone flat. It's also had some sun damage because when I had only a few Nerf guns, I kept them near the windowsill and the Australian sun got to them. Also have a 25 round drum included in the magazine. I have a few smaller guns here. We have the Micro Shots gun that I've used in one of my videos. I also have a Triad and 3 Jolts. Nothing special there. Let's head all the way back up here. We've got 2 Nerf Strifes. One is modified, one isn't. I don't know which one from look, but I know like they are. One is modified, one stock. I also have a Nerf N-Strike long shot. This is the yellow gun here. It is one gun, but I've just snapped it in half. It's a N-Strike barrel lug that goes on top of that muzzle there. That is one complete gun. I also have the Zombie Strike long shot. I have 2 long shots. I do plan on modifying one day, but I don't think I'll ever get around to it. I do have a regulator. The reason why the tape is around one of the magazines is because that one is broken. I dropped it on the ground. Regulator, liked it when it came out. It also has sun damage that you can't really see with the lights, but it does have sun damage on the plastic, so I don't really like it that much anyway. I have a N-Strike Alpha Trooper. It's not an elite one, so it shoots pretty crap, but I really enjoy this gun. I have a Retaliator. This is my first ever big Nerf gun. I have a smaller gun that was my first one, but this is my first big one. I have a N-Strike Raven, one of my biggest flexes as such. It's fully functional. It shoots alright, but I like it a lot. So again, some of these are secondhand. That one's secondhand. That one's secondhand. These 2 are secondhand. They're all new. These are all new, of course. That one, I don't know if I actually talked about that. That's a Zombie Strike Brain Saw. I bought that secondhand with my another gun that I'll talk about, but I'll come back to that. That's obviously new. That one's new. That one's secondhand, but it's kind of new. And then these are all new, of course. Moving back, we have the box for my golden gun. That's my golden gun over there. There is my Nerf Recon Mark II. I actually don't mind it. It's not a bad gun, but I just don't use it very often. I have my 2 Volts there. I also have my modified, let's step in here. I have my Nerf modified Fire Strike, one of my favorite guns in the collection actually. And that I bought alongside this gun for $10, making it a $5 purchase. I have my Nerf Fortnite SR. Obviously I do label them when I put them back in the boxes. So I do have it in the box with the instructions. I do keep everything and store it in the box. I have my modified Nerf Fortnite SMGE. Obviously these papers go in there so I know what they are. And that's my Nerf modified SMGE. I have a few extra mags. That's the glow mag that goes with the Raven. I have the 18 dart one that goes with the Elite Alpha Trooper. And I also have the 22 dart working magazine that I bought separately with one of my purchases for a mod. I also have a extra Nerf Retaliator. It's not new. I've opened the box. I've shot it a lot of times. That's all it is. I just leave it in the box. Okay, so now I'm in the other room. This is my shooting area where I shoot darts. These are all the smaller guns that didn't really fit in that other room. So I have a strong arm, 2 Fire Strikes. As I said, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but one of these is my first ever Nerf gun. I have the dual strike that I kind of don't like, but I kind of do. I hate how big it is for what it is, but this is not a review of that gun. So no, I don't think any of these are pretty much made on the channel. This is my Nerf Cyclone Shot, my only mega gun. I have the Split Strike, I think that's what it's called. It is, and it splits into 2 guns like this. I also have a few attachments that I bought back when you could buy those modular suspension pack attachments. This is the long range kit, obviously with the bipod, the scope, and the long range barrel. This is a grip shock. This was about $8 back in the day, and it attaches to a rail, and you have 2 shots with it. This is a CQB kit with the red dot, the adjustable grip, and the barrel. Obviously, this was reskinned in the Storm Charge. Coming down here, we have all my darts. I do have a full new pack of Elite darts. I mean, new is a bit rough, but I've never opened it. This basket here is darts that have gone through modified guns, and the tips have been ripped off. So I do eventually one day, when I have a super glue open, I just glue all the tips back in and then use them again. I have some modular darts that have never been shot. These are the darts from the Transformer Optimus Prime gun. I also have some elite darts in a different bag. These were my old Econ waffle head darts in my testing things. I had 2 bags of them, but now I only have 1. I've lost so many. I have some Elite 2.0 darts. I have some off-brand suction cup darts. These are not authentic Nerf darts. I have the blue guns from the Storm Charge. I have some Mega darts. I have these really cool, never shot before Elite darts that have the Elite written on them, so I've never shot them. I got some Elite darts and some, looks like some Steffens from a gun that I don't remember. I also have some Mega and Elite darts. I remember that was packed with that as such. These are my test darts. These are completely new Econ waffle head darts. There are about 200 in here. And when I need to review a gun, I always put fresh darts through the gun, so I just use these ones here. This is my bag of Elite 2.0 darts that went with the double punch. I do keep them in like tests and stuff, so I know how many's in that bag. It's about 50, and that's something else, whatever. And then I have this gun that I accidentally shot my dad in the eye with. Apart from that, there's my whole collection. That is all my collection of guns. We'll go back into the other room, but these are all my smaller guns as such. And here are all my bigger guns as such. These are my more end strike build main worthy guns. I don't really have any favorites as such. Of course, that's my main. My Storm Charge is really cool, but obviously I can't use it all the time because, well, it shoots so hard, it destroys darts. But apart from that, I don't really have any gun that I like the most or my favorite gun. I just like them all. Maybe eventually I'll start selling guns that I have because I have so many of them. These is hard enough to store as it is, but until now I'll keep all my guns. I have all my guns, and this is my collection as of now. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.